Welcome back to the most popular series in my channel. It's how to grow video today. So thank you so much for your support and I really enjoy doing this series. So today we are talking about Anthuriums and they are commonly known as Flamingo flowers. And they are very popular indoor plants and gardeners grow them for their very contrasting red flowers and also the heart-shaped leaves. I love growing Anthuriums because they are one of my first garden plants that I keep, and they flower throughout the year and they are so easy to maintain. So to grow Anthuriums well or to grow any plant well, you will first need to understand more about them. So you will need to understand about their preferences, you want to understand about their growing conditions. And the best way to do that is to use the grow method, which I have put everything in an ebook, which you can download it for free with the link in the description below. I have received many great feedback, many positive feedback on the technique from the readers, from the professional gardeners. So the trick here is to understand their growing conditions through looking at their natural habitat. Right? And you can then recreate the same kind of growing conditions in your own growing environment or your own garden. So to start your research, you can Google, you can online search for photos on Anthuriums growing in the wild. So surprisingly, when I did my research for Anthuriums, not a lot of photos came up. But I found many written articles describing how they grow in the wild, right? Describing their natural habitat where they are found. But it's still okay, I've still found some photos online. So here are some photos of Anthurium growing in the wild. So there are 5 growing conditions that we looked at, and the first one is light. As you can see, they are found on forest floors, right, in the undergrowth. That would mean that they don't receive direct sunlight all the time. And from the photos, you hardly see any strong shadows, right? Any distinct dark shadows. That is also an indication that they are not directly under the sun, but they are getting some indirect sunlight, right? Dispersed light or even bright light. So in your own garden, in your own growing environment, avoid putting them in spots that are constantly under direct sunlight. Right? These spots are better for sun-loving plants and they are not. So Anthuriums should be placed in bright areas with some occasional direct sunlight. So grow the Anthuriums in dispersed sunlight for 6 to 8 hours a day with a few hours of direct sunlight. That will be really ideal for them. And next, you look at watering. As you can see from the photos, they are in tropical rainforests and there are also articles describing them as tropical plants. So they receive good amount of rain all year round. Another way is to look at their leaves. Right, can you see the shiny waxy surface? Can you see the long tips at the end of their leaves? Those are called drip tips. And that is how Anthuriums drain away this excess water on the surfaces of their leaves. So it's a good indication that they receive plentiful of water. So you will need to water them and keep the soil moist at all times when you grow Anthurium. So when the topsoil feels dry, it is time to water them. And now we look at potting media. As this is a tropical rainforest plant, the soil there will be full of organic matter. So as you can see from the photos, you see dried leaves, you see twigs in the photos, right? And also evaporation rate is a lot more slower because there is no strong winds and there is no direct sunlight at the undergrowth. So to recreate such an environment, so to recreate that same kind of growing condition, you need to use water retaining and nutrient rich soil. The best one is the usual garden soil. Right? It retains good amount of water and provides the right amount of nutrients for your plant. The fourth condition that you have to look at is humidity. So given the lower light condition without constant sunlight, you can expect the surroundings to be humid. And even more so in the forest, right? Plants give out water vapor through transpiration. So you will need to keep your plant in a high humidity environment, right? Away from the strong winds. Another good way is to grow them close together to other plants. So put all your humidity loving plants together and all of them will be very happy. And the last growing condition is feeding. So meaning the nutrients are in the soil. So as we discussed before, they are found in nutrient-rich environment. So we have to fertilize them on a regular basis. So what you can do is that you can use grow fertilizers or even sometimes flowering fertilizers, and following the labels on the fertilizers that you use, the indications on how to use it. So that will give the anthuriums enough nutrients to continue to grow well for the long term. So there you go, 5 growing conditions of the anthurium plant. So if you can recreate such growing conditions, maybe 4 out of 5, you are a pretty good gardener. And they are very hardy plants and very easy to grow. And together with the right growing conditions, with the right growing environment, they require very minimal care. They are very popular plants, and they are easily available in most nurseries. So the grow method is very powerful. If you have any other plants, if you have a particular plant in mind that you want me to review it, make sure you comment below. And also, click on the subscribe button below and follow my journey to impact 1 million gardeners around the world. And my mission is to help 1 million gardeners to become a better gardener themselves. So go on, grow some anthurium, and I will see you soon in my next video.